Welcome
J,
to the VIP section.
J, baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. J, J, baby, y'all. J, 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 J, baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. J, baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. J, 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 J, baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. J, 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 baby, y'all. The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Yes, sir. We are back. We are back. Let me get this off here, y'all. Let me find it. I was running a little, taking care of a few things early in the morning. What's good, y'all? We back. Hold on. Let me get this off. Where the hell is it? I'm a little rusty. I took a week off. I wasn't feeling well, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Here we go. We are back. Shit, baby. Yeah. K Dennis, baby love, what's goody? What's poppin', y'all? We in the building. We are lit. Hold on, let me check the sound right here. Make sure everything is good on the big screen. OVO Fox, I see you early. I see you, Fox. We getting to it today. We back. You see who I'm going with? I'm going with the Thunder. I'm going with the Thunder. That's a fact. You see me? I'm going with the Thunder. Shit, baby. Let's get a little Jadakiss in there.
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to Shay Baby TV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucker shit.
That's a fact. No hate, no sucker shit. I was outside. Shout out to my man Gus, man. I saw him this weekend. I'll be outside with him. Saw my other guy. I'll be going to his sneaker store too. Got a lot of things. Yonkers, we in the mix. Yeah, baby. Yonkers, we in the mix. Yeah, I was watching the game. If you see me on live, I was in the juice bar in White Plains. Yeah, we had a nice time. Yeah. Shout out to Tone Patron. That's a fact. J baby. Tone Patron. Yeah, so OVO, what's good, man? We got a lot of smoke. We missed a week. So we're going to cover up on a lot of stuff. A lot of nasty work going on. A lot of things. I love you guys sending me emails. People were definitely DMing me on Instagram saying, when you go back on such and such. Shout out to Facebook, too. Yeah, baby. Shout out to Facebook, too. Facebook is always rocking. Elijah, what's good? Elijah tuning in from Australia, he said. Let me see who else is out there. Okay. Mike is hating, but okay, we let him hate. Shay, baby. There's always a hater early in the morning. You know, you try to... Hold on, let me see something. The sound is good.
I was listening to that goofy ass nigga talking about sound like shit. I got the good mics. You see what they are. These are the expensive joints, you hater. Yeah. Sound effects and everything. See, he's lucky. Niche Charles, what's good, Charles? Charles is up there smoking that gas early. Shout out to Australia, man. That's a fact. Hey, Patricia. I know Patricia. You know you my boo-boo. We took a week off, but we back. Yeah, we are back. That is a fact. All right, so let's start the morning off right, man. This is what's going viral this morning. We're going to talk a little NBA talk. We getting into the championship. The Thunder will win it. But this guy right here, they say he'll be broke by the time the season starts. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, okay. It's, you know, ooh. Bow,
Ooh.
bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my God.
All right, so they was on Instagram. They was talking about, I think his name is DeAndre something. His name is I forget his last name. DeJounte. That's his name. That's a fact, Fox. DeJounte is his name. Now they saying that guy's gonna be broke by the time of the season. Y'all don't understand that NBA money's different. It's not like these rap niggas. I'm telling you this now. That money is very, very real. So you see her flashing some money and some jewelry. That's nothing, my guys. That's nothing. Yeah. That's nothing. Now, he did say he want to spend some money this summer. I'm not mad at him. He just got a big contract. I think he got 200 and something million. You know what I mean? He want to spend some money this summer, he said. I don't know I know he gets busy though, pause. He is nice on the court. But look, he said he ready to spend that bag this summer, man. How? Bow.
It's, you know, ooh. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh my God.
Yeah, it get different when you got the bag. It get real different when you get the bag. Now the NBA. Let's stay there for a minute. You see who I'm going with. Fox, you agree with me? The Thunder? The painting is proof. There is a painter. Creation proof there, creator. I don't need to see the painter. I have the painting. Okay, I feel you, my guy. Almost put an ab out there, Shay Baby TV. I feel you. Shay Baby. Crazy. I mean, the NBA money is crazy. You know what I mean? Now, put this up. These are the two most hated people in the Garden. These are the two most hated in the Garden. Both of them done took the Knicks out, trying to get to the championship. They hate these two right here in New York City. They hate these two in New York City, B. These two are the two that they can't walk in New York City streets. I'm telling you that now. They ruined it for all Knicks fans. Now, I want to sit here and talk with y'all for a minute about these Knicks fans. Y'all the ones that killed it for these dudes. Y'all was too hyped, beating people up outside. You know, the Garden, they got Cardi B out there. We're going to talk about her later. You know what I mean? Offset. Y'all was too hyped. These niggas, like, they felt like they had to win and it was too much pressure. You got to remember the Knicks were the favorite. They were the like number 2 or 3 seed. Game 7 would have been home in New York. I'm happy. Yo, listen. Last week, right? For the past 2 weeks, I would have on like purple sneakers. I would have on yellow jeans. Fucking red t-shirt. And you still had to put the Knicks hat on wherever you went. Hell, the YNs ain't matching anyway. But that week, if you didn't wear a Knicks hat, you might have got beat up in the city. It's over now. Now you go back to getting flea. You know what I mean? No more orange and blue for a minute in New York City. That's what I had to throw the Thunder on today. I think the Thunder's taking it with no problem.
Shay baby.
The Pacers are too zesty to beat the Thunder. The Thunder plays defense. They tough. They got two big men that block shots. They can shoot. They throw the floaters. I think the Thunder beat them 4 games to 1 easy.
Shay baby.
Easy. 4 games to 1. Patricia, how you doing, boo? Just love seeing you. I ain't seen you for a week.
Yeah. Shay baby.
That's a fact, Fox. Yeah. All right, so we moving on in the show. Oh, yeah, the new Shay Baby TV merches will be dropping hopefully soon. I know I've been telling y'all that, but this was a prototype that they sent me. I love the color. The color was nice. It's sort of like a lime greenish yellow. Love it.
Yeah.
Had that on at the juice bar this weekend. Was enjoying it. Had a good vibe. That's a fact. Shout out to Global Currency, too. You see the hat on there. Global, y'all getting money out there, man. That's a fact. All right, so, Kiss was talking some good smoke right here.
Out of all the hip hop, which is the one that got you and you was like, wow, like I can't believe this happened?
By far, for me, it's Big. My first time, The Locks. It was our first time in L.A. when Big got killed.
So y'all was out there.
We
when
was
he
at
got
the
killed.
party. We was with him before, the day before. We was in his like.
Did you not feel like it was
and the saddest
dangerous?
time at one
Did
time.
you not feel like it was dangerous being in LA and he had the East Coast, West Coast beef? And
I felt it was dangerous, but we really didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know what was really going on. We knew that shit was going on, but we never been there. We thought we was heavily protected. We thought we was good. You know what I mean? We thought we was the same way we kind of was, because we had Bad Boy and we had D in them. We had a different kind of Army brigade with us. We had extra. We had extra protection.
Shout out to D and Ice Pig J. You know,
Rest
they
in
saved
peace.
my life.
Okay, so if you know about that era, Rough Riders was serious, man. Real talk. Suge Knight actually loved them dudes. I ain't gonna front. Suge Knight didn't want to play with them. Yeah. No lie. Rough Riders was that real deal. 100%. I'm a co-sign that. I'm from the city. I'm from New York. You know, I was around with the era. I was actually in the studio with them. You can't have these things, bro. Can't have these things, bro. These are real facts. You know, I showed y'all before. Oh, you want me to go back and show you again? I have no problem doing that. But the whole thing with the whole Rough Riders, they are official tissue in them streets, man. You know what I mean? I'm talking about you go in the studio, 200, 300 niggas in there, wolf, jailhouse niggas, you know, lifting weights, you know, all of that, doing push-ups in there, the barsmen, all of that is there in the 90s. Y'all starting to see it now in the 2000s because of the internet. In the 90s, all them niggas is in their prime. Same niggas. Tell me a situation where you heard things happen to Rough Riders in the music business. Please. I'll wait. I will wait. This is the fact. Rough Riders didn't play. Yo, Cartier Brown. You said, oh, just maybe I sound like I belong. Maybe I just sound like I belong in the movies, Cartier. Maybe I just sound like I belong in the movies, Cardi. Because nobody sound like the baby. Nobody sound like the baby. That's a fact. Nah, but real talk. Let's keep it real. Please, somebody tell me a time where you heard Rough Riders, something happened to the Rough Riders, man. This is real. That's why Kiss is saying that. Back in the bad boy eras with Biggie and the Tupac and all of that, you know, not only did they have the bad boy security, they are managed by Rough Riders. So they got the streets with them where they like, yo, we don't even need your security, Diddy. You know what I mean? We don't need security, Diddy. You heard what they said back in the times, right? The Rough Riders. Remember that? We don't need security. We are our own security. Like Cassidy said in the freestyle. You know, niggas want security, but when them bullets fly, they trying to secure their own bodies. They not worried about you when them bullets is in the air. They ducking. No, that's the movies when you see the security jump on a nigga and tackle him, so he'll get shot like he's the president.
What it is, baby.
Now, the security for the president, they have to jump. You could go to jail. Hold on, we got a phone call early. Let's see what this is. Hold on, my dude. Oh, looks like he hung up. Call back, my guy. But yeah, like I said, they had Will Johnson. Will Johnson, I'm gonna try to stop. I respect that. Shout out to Facebook. They asked me why I'm using the word nigga so much. You know, sometimes, you know, that's just how we rock. But they do tell you on the show, normally I don't say that word. You just caught me at a bad time, my dude. I got you, Will. And it never hurts to try to stop saying that. You know what I mean? We do sound ignorant saying that. I don't know, this dude keep calling. I don't know, y'all play games with the phones today. I'm going to cut it off. But back to the Rough Riders, man. The Rough Riders were nothing to play with. I agree with Jadakiss. You know, I agree with everything he's saying. You know, he said the first time he was in L.A., they straight from the Yonkers blocks, straight from the hood. First time they ever went to Los Angeles was the time that Biggie got killed. They was with him. They said they was with him earlier that day. Let's play it again, man. It's crazy.
Out of all the hip hop, which is the one that got you and you was like, wow, like I can't believe this happened?
By far, for me, it's Big. My first time, the Locks. It was our first time in L.A. when Big got killed.
Well, so y'all was out there.
We
when
was
he
at
got
the
killed.
party. We was with him before, the day before. We was in his like
Did you not feel
happiest
like it
time
was
and the saddest
dangerous?
time at one
Did
time.
you not feel like it was dangerous being in LA and he had the East Coast, West Coast beef? And
I felt it was dangerous, but we really didn't know how to. We know what I'm saying. We didn't know what was really going on. We knew that shit was going on, but we never been there. We thought we was heavily protected. We thought we was good. You know what I mean? We thought we was the same way. We kind of was, because we had Bad Boy and we had D in them. We had a different kind of Army brigade with us. We had extra. We had extra protection.
Shout out to D and
Know what I
Ice
mean?
Pick J. You know,
Rest
they
in
saved
peace.
my life.
That's a fact. So, please, I'm still waiting. But the Rough Riders smoke. They did have beef with Benzino. But I think they take care of that out there in Boston. Am I right, Fox? I think they had an issue with Benzino. That was it. But they took care of that. They took care of that. Hold on, y'all. SBTV Radio, who's speaking? Hello? Hello? We got a goofy, y'all. We got a goofy. All right, we screening his calls for the rest of the day. We ain't got time for this. You know what I mean? We're trying to move along with the show. But like we said, y'all, if niggas ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing right. Let's roll this hating ass nigga out for the morning, man. Let's roll this hater out early. Goofy. Straight goofy. if I see anybody playing, y'all know how we do in the chat. Point them out. We getting them up out of here. Hit that like and subscribe. Ryan, what's good, Ryan? You a good dude. You not a hater. You not a hater. They hating early in the morning. I might have to start getting on at 6. I try to give niggas time to get their breakfast and don't hate. Damn. Nasty. All right, so this blew my mind. Pause. This is crazy. I need y'all to get in these comments. Who y'all think is better, The Game or Jadakiss? Wack had a lot of nerve with this. Listen to this.
There's like 4 or 5 New York rappers that could handle game. And again, I don't think it's a battle. Not the battle. Jada go ball for ball with anybody. Jada go ball for ball with anybody. That's a fact. Now, granted, The Game is an elite battle rapper. Like I've just seen him give out face.
No, you ain't finna put Game in no battle rapper box.
What I'm trying to say is that who's a better rapper, The Game or Jadakiss?
I'm gonna tell you The Game all day long. The people spoke.
I'm gonna say
the people spoke. The people spoke.
Don't make me choose.
I'm gonna tell you, go to the numbers. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, now. See, this is what I don't like about that. Game does have numbers, though. Game numbers is crazy. I think Game probably sold close to all his albums, maybe 15, 20 mil, maybe. Because remember that first album sold like 5, 6, 7 million. He won with the G Unit. You know what I mean? How'd it go? Let's get to that. Let's get to that. That's a fact. Hold on. This song right here. The Game. This album right here. This one. This song right here. This album sold. That album sold. Hands down. We're not going to take that from Game. We're not going to take that from him. That album did sell. But that's not what the question was, Wack. The question is, who's a better rapper? Not who's a better artist. We're talking about the bars. We're talking about the pain. We're talking about from the mud. Who's a better rapper? How dare niggas disrespect my man Kiss like this? My man Kiss says he's top 5 dead or alive. How is he even in conversations? Now, if he's defending the West, right? If you're defending the West, when it comes to Jadakiss, now if you put Tupac in there, now that's something different now. Now we have a conversation. Now we have an actual argument. You can't be top 5 dead or alive and compare him to Game. Can't. My nigga top 5 dead or alive Kiss, you gotta say who's better, Jadakiss or Tupac. Are y'all feeling me or not? Let's keep it real. If you're top 5 dead or alive, you can't be compared to Game. You can't. Game's not in the top 5. Game with 50 Cent Jr. first album is not close. That's what I'm saying, Lance. Shout out to my man Lance. That's family over there on Facebook. Not even close. You can't compare Jadakiss to Game. You just can't. Like, I look at Game, I don't want to say a gimmick rapper because he is good. I actually met Game, was in the studio with him, smoked blunts with Game. This is a fact. Shout out to my man Russ Smith right here. You could call him, DM him. His Instagram is Russ Dickolas. He plays in the NBA. He was with me when he was in high school. We went to go see Game in the studio. This is facts. Smoke blunts with him and everything. Chill with him for like 6-8 hours. It was love.
J baby.
So this is nothing against Game. Because like I said before, I like Game. Pause. Game music plays in my car. But he ain't up there on that status with Kiss. Come on now. Oh yeah, we lit. We didn't even get into the show like that today and then popping this morning. Shout out to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's lit today. All right, hold on. We got Fox on the phone. We're gonna get Fox in the building right now. That's a fact. Hold on, Fox. I'm setting you up now. See? Fox could get through. Fox, what's good, my brother?
He has not had the impact on the culture that Kiss done had. And that's as a solo artist and as a member of the Locks.
That's what I'm trying to say.
As in hip hop, it's no comparison. It's no comparison between Kiss and The Game. Like, they should have came with somebody else. Cause that ain't like, I ain't gonna lie. To me, one of the best beefs in hip hop, and it's one of the most slept on beefs in hip hop, is fucking Benny Siegel and State Property versus Rough Riders.
Facts. No,
That
that shit was unbelievable. That's what niggas. No, but this is not the culture comparing them. This is Wack 100. He was arguing on the phone with DJ Academics. Academics? Shout out to Academics. I did not expect Academics to really know the culture like this. Academics was like, look, before you say Game is him, there's niggas in New York that'll run through Game. And he started with Jadakiss. He said, Game can't fuck with Jadakiss. We gonna start from right there. And that's when Wack was like, Game is a better artist, and check the numbers out. He's better than Jadakiss. That shit freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, is this nigga crazy?
Oh, no. It's not a comparison, because The Game, like I said once again, I'm gonna just say it like this. We documentary album, yes, that shit a classic. But don't get it twisted. Kiss done came out with mixtapes. Assignment mixtape. Like that shit wasn't, he should have put that shit out for an album, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like he could have made that shit into an album and niggas would have bought it. So, like, Kiss just a different type of dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kiss a different type of dude. The Game, he make commercial music. He not an underground rapper. He got bars, but he can't go in the studio with any nigga on a grimy ass beat and just murder that shit.
That's a fact. 100%.
I heard Kiss numerous times just hop on some shit and just murder it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He do. Like he ain't out here just trying to do all kind of extra shit. He a rapper.
That's why I was like,
Wack talk about album sales. Them two different things.
that's a fact. That's why I was saying the whole time, this freaked me out, that whole thing, because, Jadakiss is in discussions of top 5 that are alive. He's on a lot of niggas' lists for top 5 rappers that ever touched this mic. I'm talking about before Rakim, before Eric B, before, like they got him up there with Nas, Biggie, the Tupacs. So this is what I'm saying. If you're defending the West, Wack, the only name you can mention when it comes to Jadakiss, it's gotta be Tupac.
is Pac, or you could say Snoop, as far, you know what I'm saying, not as far as rapping, but just his impact on the culture, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kiss impact on hip hop culture is that's like, it's undeniable. Like, niggas, it's a whole lot of niggas that never would have started rapping if it wasn't for the locks.
Okay, so they saying Ryan Clifton, hold on for a second. Ryan Clifton has a point here. Ryan Clifton is saying he could have mentioned Kendrick Lamar up there next to Jadakiss. Now, Kendrick Lamar, I like what he's doing. I think he has bars. He's very famous. He did the Super Bowl. But he's not better than Jadakiss. He can't fuck with Jadakiss, man.
He ain't been in the game. He ain't been in the game long enough, man. He gotta put some more
He got
years
a
under his
long
belt
way to
before
go.
he even here. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take a minute.
Like, you know what I'm
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna take a minute.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. He just need to get some more years under his belt before he is mentioned on that tier. Kiss on another tier. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to keep it all the way real, so a whole bunch of people. Fab on a higher tier than Kendrick. Fab
Yes.
is on a higher tier.
Yes. I agree.
That this nigga been. I remember Desert Storm Fab. I remember Fabulous Sports. Before this nigga was just Fabulous. When he was Fabulous Sports.
That's a fact.
Ripping niggas out there in the cypher.
That's a fact.
He on a higher tier than Kendrick.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm
Only
saying.
He had a material, but he got the years in the game under his belt.
That's what I'm saying. This is why even Game, I feel like Jadakiss has more leverage than him, because even when Game comes in with G Unit, Jadakiss is already bigger than him then. Pause. He's on the songs with Mariah Carey, the Benjamins. Are you serious here?
He fish grease. We in the middle of we really in the Free to Lock era. You know what I'm saying? Then we in the Free to Locks era where they trying to get off bad that We Are the Streets. So
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
So I didn't like. That's the only thing. I just didn't like Wack 100. I know you manage Game, and I respect him. That's your man. You're supposed to stick up for your man. So I'm not really mad at him for doing that. But some things, you know, when you're on the internet, it's gonna go viral. This one sounds crazy, Wack. That was a bad one, Wack. You did bad.
That's like Wack saying that Ray J is a damn better R&B artist than Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri ain't no rapper, but that nigga was an R&B artist, though. That nigga made R&B hits. He's a nigga sleeping on JD, man. When it came to making them R&B hits and him hopping on the track, he was coming out with 411. That nigga he ain't no better R&B artist than Jermaine Dupri. Said that's the truth.
That's a fact.
So some niggas you just can't compare, man. Like Wack be talking out the side of his neck sometimes, man. Sometimes Wack just say shit to say shit.
Yeah, I mean,
like he would, like the way he was talking about said about Nip. I don't know. I did with him in that and Lauren London in there. And it looked like that nigga Diddy was kind of glazing shorty for real. It looked like that nigga was glazing Lauren over there in the corner. Like, yeah, Lauren. I'm like, damn.
Look, it's this simple. It's
Shay,
this
you
simple.
ain't see that video, man?
Which one? Which one?
I know. With Nipsey, it's Nipsey Hussle, it's Lauren London, Cassie, and Diddy, and some other engineer nigga in the studio. And they all in there. They listen to one of the Nip tracks. And then damn Nip sitting up there clapping and shit, and Puff like, and I guess Lauren London started laughing. So next thing you know, Diddy just started the video. I'm like, what the heck? So you know, Wack said, damn Lauren London and Nipsey, they got down with that Puff shit. And when he first said it, I was like, man, this nigga just be talking.
Nick Gay, what's poppin'? Shout out to my man Nick Gay over there on Facebook. Shout out to my man Nick Gay, what's poppin' over there on Facebook. Yo, bro, I might have seen it on the net, but wait till we get into what's going on in this courtroom. Because we ain't catch up last week, because I wasn't on last week, so we got a lot to catch up on. But Fox, I'm telling you, stick around. I want you to call back up in about 20 minutes. I need to get through the show because I wanted to get to the Diddy. The Diddy shit is crazy in the courtroom, fam. Shit, baby. Crazy. That dude, Ahmad Wiggins. We gonna get Ahmad on there. Ahmad Wiggins is lit. He's covering everything.
I ain't seen no shit like the OJ trial.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely like the OJ trial. Wait till I show y'all what I got. All right, so call back up. All right, Fox?
Y'all smashed them like buttons.
That's a fact. Shout out to Fox, man. He's the GOAT. He keeps Fox is him, 100%. All right, so let's move on. Before we get, so we all agree Game is not better than Kiss, right? Okay. We moving on. Rick Ross. He getting ready for the car show.
I'll just shut the fuck up and go kick it with a bitch. I'll go watch Forensic Files with a hoe. Mission Impossible with a dime and order some shrimp linguine. I need y'all to know some of this. I got the weatherman coming to the car show. I got the Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders coming to the car show. ATL, y'all coming to the car show, man. Man, we putting love into this, man. This shit ain't regular. This shit ain't small time. This big boy. I'm going to switch up watches 5 times at that car show. I want to wear some chains. I want to wear some chains. What? 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 I want to know all them red stones. Go ahead and rewind that content and you tell me if them red stones still in the same place and name another watch where the stones interact and move like that. It's only 1.5. It's only 1.5 million. We do this for the love. It's Ricky Rose, boy. I educate these lames, boy. And guess what? Real is forgive. Them were hating on your Chevy, ain't it, man? They were hating, man. They were hating, man. They ain't want you to get a bond. Forgive them and let's stunt. If they were hating on the one that...
All right, so as you can see, we moving on through the show. But if you got a chance and you're in Atlanta, you might want to go to the car show. That man's throwing out money all day in the car show. He made a lot of money off that car show. That's crazy. Bring niggas to the crib. You at the big mansion just for the car show. Niggas go chill with him at the crib. He giving niggas cars. He giving that nigga a chain and a watch who won last year. He got the 24 karat gold Chevy piece that Rick Ross is giving it to him. And he said if he wins again this year, he's giving him 2 rollies. Shit, baby. Rick Ross is spending that money. Ross is spending that bread out there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So if y'all in Atlanta, pull up. Anybody can go there. Me, I don't go to stuff like that. But I definitely will put the content on the page because niggas definitely be at the car show. I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to him. So I was at Junior's in Brooklyn the other day, and I said I had to make a video.
The thing Diddy had these niggas walk here from Manhattan is crazy. Nasty work. Disgusting work. Niggas walked all the way here for this man. Nasty.
We ain't got nothing else. Fred! Hello. Fred!
Y'all got me up, I'm telling you, man. Move, man. That man. Come on, man. This got us walking to Brooklyn for some cheesecake.
You wanna get mad with me, cause I am going nowhere. You wanna be bad with me, cause I don't ever go there.
We're gonna team up in the end too. Can I go under that shit?
Over.
So a lot of people, I put the mic back on. So, like I was saying, let me rewind it a little bit. Freddy P, a lot of people told me that was fake. That they drove one block, put the cameras on, walk up the bridge, drive up another block, walk. That Freddy P would have revealed that. You know Freddy P rocks with us. He called up the show earlier when we first started this. Shout out to Freddy P. Actually, we got to get Freddy P back on here then. Now that the case is going on, I got to holler at Freddy P and see what he's talking about. See if we can get Freddy back on here. But it's real, though. They say that walk to the juniors was fake. I don't think it was. Seeing the type of individual Diddy is, I think they definitely walk for that cheesecake. I think it's guaranteed real. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Nisha. I see you. Nisha's in the building. Nah, Nisha's in the building. Let's roll her out. Let's roll her out. What up, Nish? What's poppin'? Nish been getting to the bag. She said Fox been working. Okay, Fox. Alright, so let's get into the real smoke now. Where y'all wanna go? Offset, Cardi B, or y'all wanna go Ray J? Let's go Ray J. Matter of fact, yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna be long on here. I just need to clip this on Instagram real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. I know it's early in the morning, but I'm a petty motherfucker when niggas is petty with me. If a nigga think he gonna say some shit about me and I ain't gonna go crazy and respond, then don't think that it's okay, because I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty as fuck. Niggas mad at me because I'm supporting Diddy. Niggas got weird ass shit to say about me supporting Puff. This the one that got wet?
Yeah, I microwaved it.
I done had too much fun. All right, I'm done with the fun. I'm going back into serious business so everybody can get paid again. Like, if anybody knows me, all I do is pride myself in making sure I get a bag and everybody around me gets a bag.
Ray J and Puffy was closer and closer. Ray J tells a lot of stuff, and it's not up to me to tell the story because that's Ray J's story. But Ray J and Puffy definitely were lovers. Puffy allegedly gave him $10 million to, to an album. They never put one song of two brothers loving each other, whatever it's supposed to be in. It's just, to me, we have so much. If you look at all the bad things in hip hop, when it's all said and done, it comes from the higher up.
Just to be clear, what I think you just said, Suge, you just said that Diddy and Reggie were lovers. Is that what you said? Ray J.
I said Ray J and Puffy was lovers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
was that
crazy.
well known?
Of course.
Yo, son. That's why Ray J's tight right now. Ray J's tight. He's like, yo, hold on, I got the video. Because let's start from here first before we get into that. Suge Knight, back in the Tupac days with the Death Row, y'all remember? Your man Ray J was down with them, running around with the red on, little young nigga, with Brandy, with Death Row. He was definitely running around with them. 100%. So you know Suge Knight knows him. You know Suge Knight know him. That's his man. 100% that's his boy. So let's play the Ray J smoke first, because Ray J, he got a little something to say about all of this. I think this is it.
Media news firm, so we'll be the new anchors of like, for you to showcase how dirty and dark you are, and I've been supporting you even through the dark times, and now you want to like disrespect the gay agency and say that I'm doing gay shit when you know I'm not. And if you not, the gay agency mad because they like, damn, he's saying you doing gay shit, bro. And if you are, and I didn't tell the gay agency, bro, they gonna take me, bro. If I tell my gay friends that I've been gay,
the gay agency. All right, so hold on. This goes back to 6 months ago. Shout out to Michelle and Patricia. Y'all remember that, right? The gay agency. Okay, the gay agency is Ray J's gay friends that he hang out with, but he's not gay. He's not gay, but he hangs out with gay niggas. The gay agency. Nasty. So, he's saying if the gay agency found out that Suge Knight lied on him and said that he been gay, they gonna be mad at him because that means he been gay the whole time, not keeping it real with them. Yo, hold on. Well, Michelle's in the building? Michelle had me dying with this. She definitely did. Because she's the one that said Ray J had her dying with the gay agency shit. The gay agency nasty work stuff is funny. That's the funniest word ever seen. Gay agency. Hold on. We back on Ray J. Hold on.
I ain't gay and I lied to them, bro. You know what's gonna happen to me? Bro, it ain't gonna look good, bro. So you got my whole gay agency team questioning like what I'm doing, bro, and you know what's up. You know you the one, Suge. Suge, I'm only gonna say this because I don't want to talk. I don't want to say too much. The gay agency here. I don't know if y'all remember when I entered into the news game last year, but now I'm an official affiliate for multiple news networks. I have my own news show. It's called The Reality Check. Me and Amber Rose just closed a new big deal with a multimedia news firm, so we'll be the new anchors of some mainstream shit happening, right? But if you remember, I said are being taken. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. I said that on the national news. It went viral. And guess what? Thought I was talking about Diddy. That's why I got into it with his sons, because they come press me. I'm like, bro, mind y'all business. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Suge, bro. I'm talking about Suge taking Diddy. Suge is a big raper taker.
Hold on. So now he's saying Suge Knight. He reversed it now. Ray J, are we playing games here, Ray J? Are we looking for views? What are we doing here? He's saying now that he wasn't talking about Diddy taking brothers' buttholes. He was talking about Suge Knight taking the buttholes. Pause. This is getting crazy out here in these streets. You don't know what to believe. This is all internet work. This is all internet action, man. This is all internet action. Hold on.
For men, bro. Like a real taker. And he can't deny this, bro. We used to go to the store and get that nigga like 25 sticks of like butter, parquet butter, the sticks. He used to take them back and he used to shove them up niggas' ass and fuck them, bro.
What?
And females. It was crazy, bro. I can't even believe that I said that, but since you trying to darken my name, Suge, and trying to say some gay shit about me when you know I got a lot of gay friends and you know the gay community supports me, so you know I'm bulletproof unless my dick been in that hole, and if it was, then I'll be celebrated even more because now I'm like one of the flyest gayest, but I can't take that credit. I can't do that, bro. And you trying to throw gay shit on me like it's bad to be gay when you know that my dick's only going in pussy holes, bro. It's crazy, bro. But we know what holes you liked. Every hole. You was in the in the ear, the nose, everything, bro.
Damn.
Small circle. You know. Ray J and Puffy was closer and closer. And Ray J tells a lot of stuff, and it's not up to me to tell the story because that's Ray J's story. But Ray J and Puffy definitely were lovers. Puffy allegedly gave him $10 million to, you know, to an album. They never put one song of two brothers loving each other, whatever it's supposed to be in. You know, it's just, to me, we have so much. If you look at all the bad things in hip hop, when it's all said and done, it comes from
just to be clear, what I think you just said, Suge, you just said that Diddy and Reggie were lovers. Is that what you said? Ray J.
I said Ray J and Puffy was lovers.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that well known?
Of course.
Niggas mad at me because I'm supporting Diddy. Niggas got weird ass shit to say about me supporting Puff. I'm not gonna be long on here. I just need niggas to click this on Instagram real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. I know it's early in the morning, but I'm a petty motherfucker when niggas is petty with me. If a nigga think he gonna say some shit about me and I ain't gonna go crazy and respond, then don't think that it's okay, because I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty as fuck, nigga.
Day 7 of Sean Diddy Combs' trial is
crazy.
ongoing.
So
Diddy's former assistant testified that Puff made him take
hold on, let me stop that. So I don't want. It's hard to say. It's all of this is hard. I don't know. Y'all can't ask me my opinion on that. When it comes to it, is Ray J Diddy's lover? You know, is Suge Knight going to get him sticks of parquet butter so he could put it up niggas' butts so he could slide it in and all of this? Pause. Come on, man. This is like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? This is why you can't compare a Jadakiss to a Game. He's never indulged in none of these goofy moments. You know, he was never a stripper. You know, he was never, you know, did none of these things to get into the game. Never, you know, we know this. Not saying that, you know, because Game was a stripper or anything like that. That's how he got in the game. I'm saying that the Game, you know, he came in as sort of as a gimmick early in the game. You know what I mean? They got on differently. You know, this is a different era. You know, I gotta respect the boom bap rappers at all times. I have to. It's harder to get on there. There's no internet, there's no TV, there's no MTV, BET. All of that is building. These niggas build with that. They make it. Like the basement. Why was the basement hot? Because you had niggas like Kiss and Beanie Siegel and them niggas going in burning that shit down. The basement. Remember? 106 in Park. These are all these guys. No, I ain't gonna lie. Game is Mr. 106 in Park, though. He was up there a lot. A lot. Game is him on 106. I give you that. But that's what I'm saying. Game is in during those eras. Kiss is not there then. Kiss is there with the Tupac era. Tupac's before him, but you know, when they started heating up, here come the Locks, Biggie. We all know this. You know the history. Y'all wasn't living under a rock. You know what I mean? So, only reason why we back on the Jadakiss thing, because we talking about Ray J here. I don't know if Ray J is sitting here capping just for the views. Because he know whatever he say is going to go out. The last time we heard from you, Ray J, you said asses was taken and this was Diddy thing you were talking about. Now Diddy's on his way home. You take it back. Suge Knight was taking all the asses now. Oh, shit, man. This is crazy. You said you had an issue with the Sons. You know what I mean? Now things change. Shout out to Justin and Christian. Niggas is running up on niggas and making niggas change their stories. Shout out to them. That's a fact. You know, they showed their real gangster side. Niggas is probably thugs. They made Ray J now say Suge Knight was taking the butts. This is crazy. Shout out to Sharice Brewster from New York. Varishka, good looks. So yeah, that's the facts. I'ma just say, for now, he's capped. Oh, one thing I gotta get with y'all while we got some people in here. I need y'all opinion on this. Is this true? They saying white men eat the box better than black men. I put that on Instagram. Got like 200 comments of black and Dominican niggas from New York saying, fuck out of here. I'm eating some coochie tonight. That's a fact. Listen. Tell me what y'all think.
How did you pull a white man as a black girl?
Because they love it. Black men eat vagina because they have to. White men eat vagina because they love to.
They love
it.
Like
They love it, Tasha.
You gonna lie, child. Like you gonna get me. Don't get me divorced on my live, okay? So listen. But there was the guy. There was one, and
I love it equally.
Like, he didn't ask me to cook him breakfast ever, or lunch, or dinner.
So, what y'all think? Is this cap or is this true? It's true? Yeah. I said the same thing, Doc. Let them have it, right? Yo, Doc. Yo, listen. Yo, that's why I was laughing at the comments on the gram. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is defending her, arguing her. You pretty much saying you ready to eat the box daily. That's crazy. It get crazy in the champagne room. It get crazy in the champagne room. Now, when it's my shorty, she getting that work. Motherfucking venom tongue in full effect. That's a fact. You said why I look mad? Because Dolores, I am kind of mad because, you know, I agree with Fox. If you know, wifey ain't no, you know what? Let me play that card. If you wifey, right? Let's get the song ready. Let's get the song ready. Yeah, if you wifey and, you know, I don't agree with that. You definitely, you know, get the Horace Brown treatment. You know what I mean, Fox? No, she said, why you look mad? Yeah, I was mad, Dolores. I got to stick up for my guys, man. You know what I mean? It's just that simple, you know. If you wifey, Shay Baby's definitely going to make that happen. 100%. Horace Brown style.
I'm the kind of man.
I got y'all ladies. They wrong on that. I'm going to stick up for the black men. We get it popping. Because when this is on, the white man ain't going to eat it right to this music.
I'm not afraid. Taste your love.
That's a fact. 100%. So I'm going to stick up for us, Fox. You know what I mean? We ain't going to let them say that about us. She's wrong. The white man is not eating the coochie better than us. I'm going to stand up for us. Yeah. Because, fellas, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to be honest with y'all. And this is real. Now we got to talk for a minute. If you ain't eating the coochie, she's outside. I'm going to tell you that now. So if you got wifey, you better eat that box. Yeah. Because especially 2025, it's like everything. And you lucky, because these girls are like dudes right now, man. Sexy Red done flipped the game. Her and Sukiyana done somersaulted it, did all types of backflips to the game now on us. It's all about them. You think, yeah, my nigga, I just smashed this chick. No, these days, she done smashed you and tossed you back to the game.
Shea baby.
Yeah, my niggas, y'all gotta turn down coochie these days. You know, these girls is, you gotta say no. Like they say Diddy, you gotta say no. They smashing nuts these days, y'all.
Shea baby.
That's a fact. Yeah. You got to say no. But yeah, she's definitely wrong. All right, so let's get into this. Oh yeah, this dude right here.
Big ass yitties hanging out.
He tried to get at Wack.
I'll throw a little compliment on her yitties. Wack 100 want to get mad at me because I said something about her yitties. I'm only stating facts, Jack. I'm just saying, man, if I'm stating facts, it ain't no harm, no foul, my guy. But look, check this out, man. I just wanted to get on here and agree on behalf of the who's. Because, you know, I'm one of the who's. You know, I'm the J-Cat homie from the who's. I just wanted to get on here and say, who is you? You don't run no bloods from the West. You feel me? But since you think you this big Paru who ain't did nothing in all these years, I got a few questions I want to ask you, Paru. Paru, you ain't been in jail in 30, 40 years, Paru. You used to hang out with Suge Knight. My grandpa, his big homie. Yeah, my grandpa used to call Suge Knight Miriam. He didn't used to call him Suge Knight, buddy. But let me get on to these questions, little dude. Can you go to Bompton without any security guards, just by yourself, pull up to the Paru parks, and just big it with the Parus? Can you go to Gonzalez Park just by yourself without having to call anybody to help you out? Can you do those kind of things? Can you just be sitting at the park bigging it by yourself and everything will be boo? That's question number one. Okay? Question number two. Can you walk the motherfucking county main line right now? If you got arrested right now because you walked the county main line, like a real OG Paru, could you go to the motherfucking pen and walk the level 4 right now? I'm not saying that's an accomplishment. I'm just saying certain shit happened. You got Aaron the plumber trying to take you to jail. Y'all probably set that up because you like working with niggas who got paperwork. You already did an interview with 6ix9ine. You working with a rat. That's not Paru. Now you got some motherfucking fight shit going on with Aaron the plumber. He's a rat. That's not Paru. Okay, moving on. Have you taken care of any of your young smackers? You know, I see you bragging on this motherfucker about how you having all this chili beans and you having 50 houses and things. Have you bought any of the niggas that be risking, that's willing to put their life on the line for you? Have you bought any of these niggas a $20,000 car, a $50,000 condo? You got anything to show? Or is they still paying rent?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, son. Yo, that nigga was mad at Wack, fam. That nigga not feeling Wack in the hood. Yo, son, that was hilarious. He said on Paru, he said, can you walk the yard? Can you go sit in the park? Can you do these things? On Paru. Crazy. Yo. If you cap, niggas gonna call you out. That's why I don't cap. Niggas will call you out. You know what I mean? That nigga looking like he ready too. He said you ain't been to jail in 35, 40 years. But I understand. That's the goal, to not go to jail. Shout out to Wack 100 staying out of jail. Of course, nobody want to be in jail. That's the only thing I ain't agree with him on. The jail shit, nobody, you can't wish that on no man. Nothing, like never, ever. And nobody want to go to jail. If anything, Wack 100, if he did the right thing, even though he might be capping for views, him and Ray J, but at least they're not in jail. But the capping is nonsense. Nonsense. All right, so let's get into real fast the Cardi B and the Offset. I think this is it right here. Yeah.
Cardi B has a few choice words for Offset after yachting with Stefan Diggs.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, I can't lie. She looking like a joint.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bro, Stefan Diggs went in for her. He got it.
Oh, why you have an attitude? What are you talking about? I don't have an attitude. Oh, you must be around your nigga. And it's like, oh my God, here you go. Hung up. Because of that, you started spazzing the whole weekend, called me about 40 times, started hitting up all my friends, even my family member like Hennessy, you know she hates you. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. And you know why the reason why you was looking for an excuse to be mad? It all makes sense now. Because you know this filing was coming. So you had to make up an excuse like it's about the kids. It's never about the fucking kids. If it's about the kids, send me some breach. Send me some breach.
Damn.
Or if it's about the kids, go see them. When's the last time you seen Blossom? Huh? When's the last time you seen Blossom? That baby probably don't even fucking know you.
It's crazy.
And it's such a shame. And now you trying to make it seem. I even let you go see them in my house. Just because I want you to see them. Because I know my kids love you. But you are mentally fucked up right now. You're mentally fucked up right now. And I keep saying, I don't know who in your team. I don't know who in your team is encouraging you. I don't know who's not sitting you down. Of course, your mama want to talk about, I'm staying out of it. Of course, very convenient of hers.
Definitely, Fred. They definitely winning.
Somebody got to sit you down as a man and be like, yo, you're dead wrong. Get your life together. Go get some mental health. This is not you. Or maybe this is you. But I didn't know that this was you. Because you was never like this. You was never like this. I don't know what's been going on this past 6-7 months. I don't know if you're on. I don't know if you're the. I don't know what the it is, but you need help. You need to come to your senses. And the only reason why I want you to get help is because my kids. Other than that, slow. And I wouldn't give one.
Damn.
Stop talking shit about me. Stop going around talking shit about me. And this will be the last.
This is crazy. So it sounds like Cardi B done turned on Offset completely. And you know, no matter how much playing Offset's doing, I know he's tight. I know he's tight because the way she playing is nasty. She playing nasty. Because they got some other video out her doing some twerking on Stefan Diggs. Like, she going in with this nigga right now. Shit, baby. She going in with him. I'm telling y'all that now. She going in. And that's just because she's scoring. That's because she's scoring, because she's hurt too. This is what makes it nasty. This is what makes it nasty, man. Because I know that deep down inside, because she got 3 babies by this nigga. She loved that man. This is all games they going through. Nasty. It's going to get worse too. Because he might have to just say, you know what? At some point, if he don't want to, because no matter how much he think that he gonna get child support, if she really wanted to go that hard, he would have to pay child support. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now. No matter how much bread she makes, he make enough that they say, okay, you know what? You gotta give her at least $200 a week. You gotta give her $200 a week per kid, man. You know what I mean? Come on, my nigga. You gotta give her $600 a month. And that's no bread. She's making $600 an hour in her sleep probably. So he might just have to eat it up and say, you know what? I fucked a lot of bitches. You know, okay, Stephon Diggs, you got the pussy. I'll let you have it one time. And just go back. Because it's going to get nasty for him, man. I'm telling you. You know, I don't wish that on him because I don't hate, and nor do I wish that on any man. You know, the stress, the child support, because I heard her asking him, when's the last time you seen, you know, these are typical questions that women ask. Because you could have seen the kid 2 weeks ago, and they're going to throw that in the air. When's the last time you seen such and such in all of this? You know what I'm saying? We know this already. This is how the game goes. Hold on, yo, I'm trying to turn that down. That sound. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game goes. That's the first thing the women do when they start getting nasty. You know what I mean? So, for him, but she has to understand, he has other children. So, this might not be nothing to him. Moving on. You know what I mean? Hope they can work it out. I don't know. But I can tell you, Cardi, see, this is why I can't have a chick like that. Because even if it's over, because he's doing a lot of nasty work too. See, they playing nasty out in the open, all in the, on camera, all out on boats. You know, this nigga taking them white chicks shopping out there in Milan. He was with them. Come on, fam. It's nasty. It's disgusting. We're going to have to see where this goes. D. Willer, what it is. She literally being cheated on right now with Diggs. She keeping... Yes, Diggs is definitely doing her nasty. Shout out to Sharice Brewster. What's good? She definitely cheating on him. But that's, you know, it's 2025. It's the name of the game. You know, we said this. It's like thotties are in. If you're not walking around with a thotty, you a goofy right now. I want to be the goofiest nigga alive. That's why I said I need me a nerd. I need me a freak behind closed doors. If I look at your Instagram, you got more than 500 followers. I don't even want to talk to you. Because I know what type of time you want. You know what I mean? I know what type of timing you want. If I see any butt pics, any twerking on the gram, I'm definitely scrolling by. Y'all niggas be in them DMs. I'll be scrolling by them. It's too many of them on the gram. Are you serious? All of them, they like this is how they thinking. I am one DM away from my life changing. Meanwhile, they pussy done got worked out like 100 times on 100 different trips. Only thing you thotties on the gram is seeing is a whole different changes of climates. That's it. They're taking a whole lot of vacation pictures. Meanwhile, your coochie is hating you. Funky, stinking, and hurting. You feel me? That's a fact. Yeah. I'm keeping it real. Y'all don't impress me, you thotties on the gram at all. I scroll right by y'all.
What it is, man.
The chicks I like, niggas don't want. And I'm happy with that. I'm content with that. Please, give me the chicks niggas don't want. I take them all day. I want the ones that niggas ain't even thinking about. Give me them. 100%. Meanwhile, these rap niggas, basketball niggas is all piping the same chicks that got the same followers. Nasty. That's fine with me. I'm gonna, like Max B said, when they go this way, I go that way. When these niggas go this way, I go that way. And that's 100% of the time. I'm never gonna go the way everybody's going. I'm always going the other way. 100%. Yeah. walk down the hallway type shit. As a fact, Fox, let them glizzy niggas go that way. I'm going this way. Now, let's get into your man Diddy. It's Diddy. It's Diddy time. Now, the people have turned on Cassie and all these chicks from Danny to Kane. Check out what Shorty said right here.
I guess Cassie off the stand now, and they have Dawn from Danny King on the stand. And I just want to get my input real fast. I really don't want to hear from none of them no more. I'm just being for real. This trial is dumb. It's stupid. If they gonna charge Diddy with domestic violence, this shouldn't have been a federal trial, okay? Diddy whooped everybody's ass. We know this. What I'm mad about is why it took 30 years for everybody to come out to say Diddy whooped their ass. We already knew Diddy whooped their ass. What's his name? Suge Knight was doing this shit for years. But they got Suge all on news broadcast shows talking about what Diddy did. Suge, shut up. You can't talk about nobody. Let's talk about Michelle A. You know, we gonna talk about women getting beat. Why nobody said about Michelle A getting her ass beat out the frame? She came out years ago for help. Did nobody care about Michelle A? Suge Knight broke her whole face. You know.
I mean, he did break her face. Yeah. Let's play her song real quick so y'all know who Michelle A is. Michelle A had a little hit back then. Let me see if I know how to spell her name. Let's see if y'all know who she is. Let me see. Oh, this one. This is a banger. This is for the ladies. I'll play this for y'all ladies. This is one of Michelle A. bangers. This is fire. That's Michelle A. That's my joint right there. See, ladies, you know I got a bedroom vibe. Don't let me go to the playlist on y'all ladies. That's a fact. It's definitely a good night. Because that song might be on there. That song is heat. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, let's get into Diddy. And then we up out of here. Lot went on since we've been gone. That was one thing. Here goes another.
You went on Instagram on your stories to say you'd survived an alleged shooting. Let's take a look at what you said.
It's just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me, nigga. And you want me to apologize, nigga? You.
Who tried to kill you?
See, that's something that I don't want to get into because, again, if I do, now I'm back to the beginning of where we were. And so, for me, I made promises. We cleared the air on certain things in Los Angeles, and everything is good now. So I just want to leave it at that. Just
some people
to be on a positive.
Some people, Ray J, as you know, some people were connecting what they thought were dots here. You had a massive altercation with Diddy's sons, and then several weeks later, someone tries to kill you. People think that maybe Diddy has something to do with what happened. Can you say that either way?
I know for sure that that's not what that was. And again, you know, he's locked up and he's going through his own issues. You know, I don't think he's worried about me at that level. But again, it is something that you don't want to experience and you don't want to kind of relive. You kind of want to keep a clean slate. And I'm learning as I go on how loud I can go and how much information I can give and how much information I can't. And I'm learning through the process, and that was definitely an eye-opener.
Ray J, in the TMZ.
Yo, I J, cuz I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Not one time. Ray J is hilarious. He's the funniest dude on the net. 100%. Now let's get into some real talk now. Now let's sit back. We probably got like another half hour. I wanted to talk about Ahmad Wiggins being in the courtroom, and there's some crazy things going on in there, man. He's explaining the vibe in there, and it's crazy. If I didn't care to see those people, I would go there just to watch this, because this is crazy. Because you ain't going to get to know what's in there. They're not going to tell us. It's not like we can watch it on TV. But this nigga's there, and he's telling us everything that's going on. So I got to respect him. All right, let's listen to him.
So here we are. We start the day. And we start, where, she talked about how Diddy would assault her. But, she had good times with Diddy after he would assault her. She loved some of the people that she worked with. They called each other family. Now I knew why. Now I'm seeing why the prosecution set it up this way, because they knew that she was going to get dragged. Okay, so she's trying to set it up like she still stayed after the essay. She still stayed after the grape. She loved them. She loved the job. She loved. They were family. She even dated one of Diddy's employees, Matt Testa. He was a sound engineer, but they didn't have a traditional style relationship. Their relationship was more like they lived in the apartment together. However, they were always at Diddy's house. When she was at home, he wasn't at home. When he was at home, she wasn't at home. She always had to work like she was a slave.
Crazy.
But she would still tell Diddy, I love you. She would still send messages. This is her story as the prosecution is, going through her testimony. They talked about the time that she went to South Africa. This is when it all ended for her.
Okay, so
this was the beginning of the end. And
let's start from here. He's talking about, they're not saying the girl's name. They're saying the girl's name on the trial. Her name is Mia, but that's not the girl's real name. So he's saying that this is the girl that now she's testifying. This is the girl that say that Diddy hit her in the head with a laptop. He asked her, why is the Wi-Fi off? And she said, I don't know. And he said, what do you mean you don't know? That means you're not fucking working. He takes a laptop, busts her in the head, crazy, right? So there's a girl named Mia. Now, this is his personal assistant. This girl says to Diddy, I love you, and she slept with him, but nobody knows this, and she works with him, and he got her watching Cassie everywhere she go so she don't cheat on him. So here it is. He has a girl watching a girl that slept with him, that's his personal assistant, that she's telling him, I love you every day, watching his girlfriend. This is nasty situation. But this is not enough to throw a nigga in jail. This is just everyday life shit. Why is this nigga in jail? Let's go back.
I feel like she's trying to get her to get back. So we all know the story about South Africa in 2015 when Cassie went to shoot the movie for Honey 3. And Cassie caught Diddy cheating with Gina online. Diddy was in Miami. It was a video that got leaked, and he was with Gina. That's when that's when Cassie got so fed up. Then she was kind of like trying to talk to Michael B. Jordan and all of this stuff. So Diddy now is calling Mia to try to get a hold of Cassie because Cassie's not answering the phone. She's pissed. Mia's not answering. Cassie's not answering. So then Diddy has KK, which is his executive assistant, calling Mia. Mia's not responding. And she's still looking down while she's doing all this. She says, hey, it's KK. Are you getting these messages? PD wants you to talk to you. PD is Diddy. Mia said she just tried to call him. She lied, though. They said, did you really try to call him? She said no. She lied. She admitted she lied. They said, can you call me? He's trying to reach you. But call me first. This is KK. Then KK, I guess, went into a spiral. Call, audio, not completed. So she goes like 5 or 6 times. Mia wakes up. Oh, it's 7:30 a.m. in Cape Town. Oh no, this is Diddy calling. It was like 7:30 in the morning, and she was just like, Cassie will talk, but his energy is off right now. They said Diddy was slurring, irritated, threatening to kill Mia. Told her she was going to get fired if she wouldn't get. He said, get on the phone. But it was 4:15 in the morning. Diddy told her, get on the plane right now or get fired or bitch, I'll kill you. If you don't get on this mother phone, I'll kill you.
This is crazy.
Because he needed to get on the phone with Cassie because it was like, well, hold on. She already done slightly cheated on me. She caught me with Gina. Now I'm hearing rumblings that she playing with Michael B. Jordan. Get her on the phone. Mia don't want to get her on the phone. Then KK messages Mia. He just told me to call you. If you don't call him in 2 minutes, you won't have no job, bitch. Diddy called Mia 48 times. So then Mia sent a text message. I paraphrased it. She basically said, listen, I'm stressed. I'm not ignoring you. We're asleep. It's a lot. I've been crying myself to sleep every night. And I'm getting hit from both ends. So she's playing that Karen role. Like, I just don't know. But meanwhile, Cassie don't want to talk. They're out. They're doing their thing. They got booked out to go to South Africa. They're doing their thing. They don't want to be bothered with Diddy. Cassie's pissed. Be with Gina. Cassie don't want to talk. This is her way to get away from Diddy and just be outside with Cassie. She said she was just so mentally sore and her anxiety. She had scares at night. She was terrified of Diddy because he had told her he was going to kill her. Diddy sent her a text message, bitch. If you don't call me now, get off. Get off. If you don't call me, I'm going to tell everything, you dirty. And don't ever speak to me again. You have 2 minutes. Call me right now. Or never speak to me again. And guess what? ABC and all the lawyers. Let's motherfucking go to war, B. And so let's break that down. If you don't call me now, get off. And I'm going to tell everything. And don't ever speak to me again. Ho. So what that means, they asked her, so what does that mean? Well, what that meant was, in her mind, she said, well, that meant he was going to say that remember the grape was consensual. Now, in my mind, I feel like you low-key Diddy. Because she was trying to say that she was just knocked out sleep and Diddy had inserted himself inside her.
What?
Do I believe she Diddy? Absolutely. But do I feel like it was no. So Diddy was going to say, you know what? I'm finna tell her that you let me you. Get off. So that's what she was thinking. She was thinking that, oh my God, he's going to spill the tea that Tim. But she was trying to say it as, oh, well, he was going to say that me, and it was consensual, but he really me, because I never told Cassie.
Yo.
And then he said, you have 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes.
Kerr is obviously Cassie. Your loyalties to me. You work for me, Kerr. Never speak to me again.
Never talk to Diddy
ABC.
again.
And all the lawyers, let's go to war. So what that meant, so ABC, he was going to take a show. So she was producing this show on, I guess, ABC. And he was going to say, no, I was going to take the licensing and everything, and he wasn't going to do the show. And he wasn't going to allow her to produce the show. He was going to cancel the show. And eventually, inevitably, the show never came out. So the show was supposed to be on ABC. They were shooting a pilot for it. It had slightly got picked up, but something happened. It never came out. So I guess it really was ABC. So he threatened her, according to her, with the ABC gig, and that was her dream to really produce this show. And she said she felt like he was going to call Cassie and tell her about this they had. Like, she wanted to Diddy as well. Okay? So she texted Diddy back and said, I'm inside right now, okay? They're putting a shirt on Cassie in a fitting. I'm in the room with a lot of people. I will pull her out as soon as I can. Give me an extra 9 minutes, please.
What a clown. Give me an extra 9 minutes.
And then she said, she just texted you. She just needs your tone to change, Diddy. Diddy said that, call me now. 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 Call me now.
Oh.
He said about 5 to 10 times. Call me now.
Call me now.
Call me now. Then he said, you know what? This. I think it's best that we don't ever talk again. Don't ever call me again. Diddy said that. I think it's just best that you never call me again. Oh, don't call me ever again. And she texts back, I just woke up to 1 million calls. I was asleep. No response. So then,
oh, shoot.
we get into October 17th, 2015. She writes to Diddy, I bought my own ticket with my own money, but I wanted to make sure Cass was okay, but I can't handle or afford the change in flight, like the change fee. I love you, Diddy. Like, basically, can you help me? Like, do you really want me to come? Because it's a 35-hour flight. I don't really want to make that flight if I don't have to. Because Diddy said, you know what? Get on this plane and come home now. But she couldn't afford it because she actually ended up paying for her own flight to go with Cassie because she didn't want Cassie to be out there alone. This is what she's saying. Diddy didn't respond. So then she writes, hey there. Do you want me to leave or stay with Cassie? Because Cass is upset. But I'm going to make sure I'm doing what you want me to do. Both of your happiness is my priority. She said that because they said, well, why did you say that you wanted to do whatever Diddy wanted you to do? Why did you do that? She said, well, if I didn't do what he wanted me to do, I was afraid I would be, she's doing this looking down, stupid. I was afraid I would be fired or suspended. And I would felt like I would have been emotionally, physically, mentally, and verbally abused. They said, well, why are you telling Diddy that you love him after he raped you? You telling him you love him in these emails and he raped you. She said, I had to tiptoe around him just to appease him. So she basically saying she had to tiptoe. She was still saying that she loved him because, you know, she had to do so.
What?
So when she got back from South Africa, they had removed her from working inside the house with Diddy. She actually ended up working at the corporate offices, right? So she wasn't around Diddy anymore because she wasn't working at the house. They said, well, how did that do for your job? Did it make your job easier? Did it make your job harder? What did it do? Well, she said it made my job really hard because I couldn't get the answers that I needed or I get the approvals if I wasn't right there. Also, I had a hard time gauging his attitude. And it made me feel defeated, incompetent, and like I was just ruining all of my relationships.
Clown work.
And I wrote, ooh, she's great at using buzzwords. She said, I was mortified. All because she wasn't working at all. No, girl, they were phasing you out or you were feeling away. So she was using good, big buzzwords, defeated, incompetent, mortified, scared.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
She said she was just so mortified because the job was just so hard. Then they said, well, who was the part of HR? It was Basha. She was the head of HR. Tony Baez Fletcher and Sandy. Those were all people that were a part of HR. So she said she got a letter. Or one time she said she got a letter, and I guess apparently the letter said that she had been suspended.
All right, that's enough of that. So, we're pretty much at the end for the day. Look, Amon is there every day. He's going to be on the show with us because we can't be there. He's in the courtroom. He's there right now. He's there right as we speak right now. He's there. He gets up at 6 in the morning and wait online because the doors open at 9, but there's a line down the door, and it's first come, first serve, so he got to get there before everybody. So we got to say, the work he's putting in is worth, letting him cover it and tell us what's going on inside the courtroom. He's telling the whole story. This is the assistant that's on the stand. They got all her text messages showing that she was like, we can't trust your word. You slept with Diddy. You're a part of the RICO. Shit, baby. Trying to tell you. It's nasty for Diddy out there, man. It is, baby. That's a fact. All right, so we got anything else for y'all? No, we are Gucci, man. Hopefully Diddy will get out of this, man. They got him looking crazy, fam. Yeah. They got him looking crazy, fam. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But I think everything will carry out for him. It's going to cost a lot of money. And, a lot of stories are changing. So Diddy will probably just get out and just be a nasty man on the streets. And, career could be an end, but at least he's not in jail. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Wednesday. We on for Wednesday. The dates for the summer is Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. All right? We doing it like that because I'm going to be real busy the next few days. Y'all can catch me on YouTube on Clash TV Basketball. June 17th, I'm going to be with Jadakiss, Fat Joe, and John Morant. We got an event that we doing. Oh, Shiggy's coming back to the table, too. If you saw me rocking with Shiggy before. So Shiggy will be outside, too, also. Shout out to Shiggy. So I'll see y'all Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. All right? Love y'all. Patricia, Niche, all the Shea Babies, Don Coop, OVO, Fox. I love you, my boy. Yeah. That's a fact. Posse, you know what it is. Like and subscribe, and we getting it popping. Got the Venmo down there, too. It's at Shea Baby TV if you want to make a donation towards the platform. I use the money all for y'all. Let's talk about it. I'll see y'all Wednesday.
Welcome to the VIP section.
J, baby, y'all. 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 Baby, y'all. baby, y'all. J, baby, y'all. J, baby, y'all. J, baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all. Baby, y'all.
The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on. If you like all the hip hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes.
Shay Baby.